What kind of excuse is this?
A 17-year-old to come give you
No.
A 17-year-old.
Ovi, hold your thought together. As Muta, I hate when Tayo talk like this, right? It's foolish to tell me man have fight. What about Plymouth for Christ's sake? What is man have fight?
What are you going to win as Arsenal? Arsenal, what are
that's
you
not
winning?
what making the point.
I watched the game from beginning to the end.
Tayo,
And again, besides that, Plymouth defense was even fantastic.
Don't worry. Let me.
The season is done for
It's not done, bro. It's just 9 games.
Then beat and begin get accent. The beat
just
don't
nine
talk.
games.
West Ham, a very poor West Ham. Your father.
Yes.
You know what, give him.
When Saka is here, why would they?
I want to, when you finish, I will ask you a question about the African Muslim best player.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
You say you say they never give
Who does
Saka.
only play for Europe for 5 leagues?
Which one they start for? Which one they do it to?
Which one
Which one is for your club?
For my club.
Okay, you know what you pay me. When they beat Basel 7-0 at this something,
They don't let us rest.
they're not allowed. They don't allow.
Barnsley.
Basel now.
Okay.
That's 7-0. All the goal they will score till December.
They don't score more. So the system will make one.
Welcome to Ball 18. We're here once again, guys. Tayo, I thought you guys have gone to Dubai, or you're still in Dubai. Arsenal fans, Liverpool has come to join you in Dubai. Chelsea too has come to join you in Dubai.
Chelsea Liverpool are in Dubai too.
They can't get one day funny now. You said you know they get
the FA Cup now, so they're coming to join you guys in Dubai.
A fool.
This guy.
What happened to the shocking result yesterday? Plymouth. Don't you think that's shocking?
Let me tell you that the disgraceful is not that it's shocking, that's the problem. It's how Liverpool fans are saying we can't compete on all fronts. What does that even mean? When Plymouth beat you, right? Now Plymouth, that you cannot be telling me you can't compete on all fronts. That is so shameful. Even if I come from FA Cup, I went in the hands of Man U. Man U is a bigger club. Plymouth, about that 24th championship. They're not even like.
Bro, you're not saying the right word. You quote the Bible. Bible says pride comes before what?
Before the fall of a man, guy. Before the downfall of a man.
If you underrate person, you think say you're too good. Now waiting to Liverpool coach.
The coach never underrate them. That team should be.
But that team is a strong team now.
That's the coach.
You know, say Liverpool fans they talk say they know start school squad, but they ask play.
It's a strong team.
Kiesa started. Nunes started.
Yeah, it's a strong team.
They were not motivated. They were not gingered.
Yes. When Liverpool conceded, I was expecting him to bring in Nunes and Curtis Jones, but he brought on only Nunes, left Jones out. The midfield wasn't working. At all.
Unless that, I think you make a point that if maybe the cohesiveness of the team is not there, based on they're all like playing together for the first or something like that. That makes sense. I can see where, but in isolation, that team is good enough to be Plymouth. But even if you don't, in fact, forget the team played together for a long time. That team alone, you're a Liverpool club now. This is like the easiest draw. If when they made the draw was the easiest. So how do you say you lose away to Plymouth?
It wasn't really easy because when you watch the game, the Plymouth players are crowding Endo. Endo played as central back, are crowding Endo and this guy, Elliott. So they couldn't do anything. And Elliott was the one that ought to make the game flow for Liverpool. So they just couldn't do anything.
Endo and Elliott, they have been playing in the Premier League, not even in Championship. So that's not an excuse.
How many games?
Stop saying, my brother.
Wait till this.
Yeah, first, whether you like it or not.
It's like playing like.
Imagine that Arsenal lost to Plymouth over the weekend. By now,
you people are the way. I don't like the way you guys just jump and you are doing bias here. That's the magic of the FA Cup. That's why they said the FA Cup. Remember, Forest dump Arsenal out. Man, I know the hype.
But Plymouth is worse than Forest. Tayo, that's the point.
The great man this United don't beat them. This
no.
They call it FA Cup.
Tayo, you don't understand it. No, you're missing the point of this argument. If it's another team that is not Liverpool, let's say, for example, let's be honest, right, guys? If Arsenal lost to Plymouth, right? It will be an internet sensational break. Like people,
because people have mouths. That's the problem.
We don't.
Yes, because people have mouths.
It's even worse. It's even worse than Liverpool at top of the league. UCL, top of UCL. They're the most informed team in the world. Papa,
Wait. Tayo, I've been wanting to ask you people. I'm not trying to debate. I've been wanting to ask all of you, even including myself. Before we started supporting 8 teams, we started supporting. There were 20 teams in the Premier League. No Nigeria deemed it fit. Since I don't know, since I could, they born me for Nigeria. I never see any. No, I don't even come up. I never see any Nigeria wait for the first 20 teams of Premier League. Any Nigeria where they support West Ham or they support Nottingham Forest. Now teams we don't be successful. Even people started supporting Man City when Man City started making it. But what I'm trying to say is,
wait, supporting Newcastle.
I beg, wait.
But what I'm trying to say is, most of us even so started following teams because they were successful. See Ovie now, he was born into riches. He followed Madrid. Ovie no one struggle. He likes
a low-key Arsenal fan. Let Arsenal join Madrid decently. Ask him.
Yeah. Kenny, you've deviated us from our.
But what did I say from the beginning? You said
come back.
Come back. Kenny, easy.
Wait, chill.
I know you don't have trophy. Easy.
Chill. What I said from the beginning is that I will deviate a bit. No, don't call me short. I said it from the beginning.
Sorry.
What I'm saying is most of us started supporting teams because they were successful. If Arsenal was not successful from the beginning, they've never won the trophy. No, we will not have Arsenal fans in Nigeria. Whether you like it or not, so it's your next.
So I want to.
Let's stay on topic. Let's stay on Liverpool.
Have you noticed that Ovi? Have you noticed that since Kenny knows that Arsenal will not be successful this season, his countenance has changed?
Nigga, I said we win the league. Okay, I still stand by my word. So don't say you're not winning anything. You are this bold.
Okay, bro.
You know what I like. You know what I like as Wanta. When Man U loses, his energy is different. When Arsenal is always doing that. When
same way you are now.
Let's not lose track. Back to Plymouth versus Liverpool. Tayo, you're a big pretender for you to making that nonsense point he made. Talking about is the shock of the FA Cup. He's not any shock. Hold your thoughts. Ovi, hold your thoughts. Ovi, what's the worst team in La Liga? The second La Liga, not La Liga, the championship of La Liga or Spain. What's the worst team?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
Hold on.
Worse than the way Plymouth lose to Liverpool.
Wait, Kenny,
hold on. Ovi. What's the team in the bottom of the league in La Liga?
He doesn't know.
He can't know.
I don't know.
He can't know. That's what I'm still telling you people.
Exactly. Asmota, imagine that Madrid lost to the bottom of the league in Copa del Rey. This is not quarterfinals. This is talking about round 4. Baba, how come you talking about FA Cup? It happens. Baba, it's a disgrace.
You can lose with French players.
Not only French players. These are not French players from Plymouth. These are standard players from Plymouth.
Kenny, did you watch? You can lose with French players now when you play.
Okay, sorry.
Did you watch Man City? Leighton Orient.
Yes.
What happened when Guardiola saw it isn't working anymore? He brought in his big boys.
De Bruyne, yeah.
He brought in his big boys and they got the job done. But Slot wasn't even interested with the game. He didn't do anything.
No, Ovie, that's very wrong. You cannot say a coach is not interested in FA Cup. That's
he wasn't interested. He wasn't interested.
No, Ovie. You are not. First of all, a professional coach would not tell you that he's not interested. If he's not interested, you'd have used Ovie. Wait, don't use.
I'm listening.
Wait. Don't use emotions. Like Tayo has said, it's just the magic of FA Cup. But you can't say a professional coach is not interested in a cup competition, especially the FA Cup. It's one of the when you're coming to England, they tell you about the Premier League and the FA Cup. It's unfortunate. It was just unfortunate because, like Tayo said, it's the magic of the FA Cup. But you can't say
it's not unfortunate.
Coach.
I'll stand on my ground. He wasn't interested because he had Jones to bring in. He brought in a 17-year-old.
Man had 5 games in 15 days.
He brought in a 17-yearold.
What kind of excuse is this?
A 17-year-old to come give him.
No.
A 17-year-old.
Ovi, hold your thought together. Asmuta, I hate when Tayo talk like this, right? It's foolish to tell me a man has 5. What about Plymouth, for Christ's sake? What is
What
Man
are
United?
you going to win as Arsenal? Arsenal, what are you winning that you are so
I'm missing the
focused on
point.
Liverpool and
I
Plymouth?
watched
No.
I
I
watched
want
the
to know
game from
what are
beginning
you
to the end.
planning on winning?
Tayo,
And
let me
again, besides
let me
that, and again, besides that,
with 9 points.
Plymouth
They are
goalkeeper
just
was
saying-
even
They are
fantastic.
Carabao
Let
Cup
me-
final.
Besides
So
that-
why is this one?
Don't worry. Let me explain to you, right?
Why is
I hate
Plymouth
bias
such a
talk.
big deal?
Hold on, Tayo. I hate biases and talk, right? We're speaking about Liverpool and Plymouth. To talk about what they're going to win. You're defending for a point.
And I'm saying we should move on. There's nothing
Hold
special
on.
about that
We're not
game.
moving for. There's something special about it.
What's
Hold
special
on.
about the game?
Asmota, let me ask a question. You're a coach, right? You have 5 games running back to back. They throw you Plymouth in between. Won't you be happy as a coach?
The coach was
Hold on.
He was
Hold your
unmoved.
thought. Hold your thought together. Asmota, go ahead. You're a
Ovie,
coach.
you talk about fringe players. Tsimikas, when Alisson is injured, is a starter. Tsimikas will start in any other Premier League team as a good goalkeeper. Gomez is a first team player.
God bless you.
Konate was
Okay, did you know?
injured.
Okay,
Chill now.
Gomez got injured in the first half. Gomez
Let
got
me
injured in the
speak
first half.
now. You said he was not in this thing. Let me speak. You said he was not interested. I'm calling you quality players that are in Liverpool teams that play. Elliott, Diaz, Nunez, Chiesa. These are players even in Premier League when unless Slot is looking for goals, he bring them in.
Bring them
Okay,
on.
call his
So you can't
midfield. Call his midfield.
Wait now, wait. You can't say that. That's what I'm telling you. That
Against
statement is
Plymouth,
wrong.
guys.
You can just say
what are
say
you
that
saying?
you can just say that is the magic of the FA Cup, and that's football. Normally, football you can lose to anybody, but you can't say that a professional coach who is in charge of Liverpool, who says they want to win the quadruple, there is no coach in this life that will tell you that he's going to a trophy, he's going to a tournament, not to win it.
Which okay, wait. I'm coming. I want
So
to
why
ask
did
you a
you
question.
win? Why did you win the first game?
What number?
Why did you win the
What
first
num-
game?
God bless you. What did you win the first game?
What
Why did you win the first game?
What number does Unyomi wear for Liverpool?
Which one is
Why
not
did you
one
win the first game?
number?
Ovie,
Tabakolea.
I just named 5 players
Ovie.
for Liverpool first
I'm
30
asking
level.
you now.
Play.
I'm asking you.
Ovie, why did if he's not interested in the trophy,
How did you
why
win the
did
first
he
game?
win the first game?
He won the first game because maybe he doesn't have any. It was even at home. He played at home. Playing at home with those boys.
You see, you don't
No worry.
You don't have a point.
You feel that I don't have the points because Liverpool
Ovie.
is the biggest rival.
Ovie,
That's why you feel like that.
right?
It's not about
I'm
my
neutral.
wait.
I just
I'm
said that.
neutral. I'm neutral. You guys,
Sometimes your
both of
point
you- no, you guys-
doesn't correlate.
You feel
Sometimes
so. You feel so.
listen.
No, you feel
Listen.
so.
You said. I just said that. I just said that.
You
I just
feel
said that
so.
it is the
No,
magic
you
of
feel
the
so.
FA Cup.
You feel so doesn't mean.
I just said that it's the magic of the
You
FA
feel so doesn't mean it's like that.
It's not about you are not taking the cup serious.
But Tayo, you
They didn't
excuse
take
that
the cup
foolishness.
serious.
You can't
They didn't
say
take it.
that.
They were not
You
serious.
can't say that.
Tayo,
Even
but
when
Tayo,
you're
not
not
serious.
Hold on.
Let's not interrupt ourselves.
Wait, he had Jones. He had Jones to come change the game. He didn't bring him in.
Are you
He had some players to the bench to come change the game. He didn't bring them in. He had Jones. He had Gakpo. He had Jones. He had Gakpo. in the bench.
Are you in their coaching crew? Do you know
He had Jones. He had Gakpo. He had
I want to ask you something. You're saying he had Jones, he has Katu.
Chiesa was off.
Hope you know he has a game on Wednesday.
I'm asking you,
Hope you know he has a game on Wednesday.
Chiesa, I'm asking you. Chiesa was off throughout the game. Why didn't he change him? Why didn't he bring in Gakpo when Chiesa was off?
Kenny, don't let me be abusive towards you guys.
Elliot
Don't let me be abusive. Don't say you have to game on Wednesday.
I'm trying to tell you that
He didn't remove Elliot and bring in Jones.
He's supposed to beat Plymouth. Easy for Plymouth. Easy.
You guys didn't watch the game. That's why you're talking like
Fine,
this. Watch
game.
that game.
How didn't we watch the game?
Ovi, can I ask a question? Can you rank the top clubs in English league?
Go and
The
watch
top
the
clubs.
game.
No, it's a question I asked now. Can you rank the
Go
top
and watch
clubs?
the game. Go and watch the game.
Asmota, can you
A
rank the
Liverpool
top
fan,
clubs in English?
right now,
A
Liverpool fan right now, we prefer to win the league than to win the FA Cup. So what
Nobody
are
asked
we
about
saying?
prefer to win the league. Asmota, what about the Plymouth Liverpool game, right? If you're a Liverpool fan and you lost to Plymouth this weekend, I thought about prefer to win in the. It's like, Baba, I hate when people do this. They shit talk as of when Man City started winning trophy. And they accuse Arsenal fans of saying, remember, this is why I hate what Tayo was saying, right? Remember last season, 2 seasons in a row, Arsenal fans kept saying, we have bigger fish to fry. Baba, if Arsenal won even one, hold on, let me talk now, finish.
Talk.
If Arsenal won the Carabao Cup, at least one of those seasons, they won't be telling us trophyless. When we say we have bigger fish to fry, right? If I only won Carabao Cup for FA Cup, nobody will be talking about Arsenal being trophyless. The point I'm making is that when Man City was coming up, winning trophy. Baba, they won that Carabao Cup like it was a bread and butter. Won FA Cup back to back. Man U now that we are insulted that they're on bad form. They won FA Cup. Then I think they finals of FA Cup four times in a row. The point I'm making is you didn't lose to Fulham. You didn't lose to Aston Villa. Tayo is saying they have 5 games in a row. The 5 games includes Plymouth. That excuse is not even given. Because you're not playing Fulham or the Premiership games. Ovi, you know that you're used to losing this season, so I can understand where you're coming from.
I'm not used to losing. You're used to it.
You're giving excuse for losses.
I haven't lost plenty games.
There was no reason if I'm Slot, I wouldn't even bring anybody up for sub against Plymouth. There's no reason to use the sub.
Okay.
Go ahead.
See, you guys are actually saying the cup is big because that's the biggest trophy you guys have won in years.
No, it's big in England. It's big in I don't know what you're saying. Ovi, you're not making sense. FA Cup is big in England. I know what you're saying.
Let's switch to the next topic. Let's switch to the next topic.
Promise. There are some conversations that we don't use emotions to argue. We are talking about the biggest trophy in England, the oldest trophy in England.
Exactly.
It is not about emotions. It is something that is factual.
It's big in England. It's the biggest trophy in England.
So this one is not about.
It's the oldest. Doesn't mean it's the biggest. The oldest.
Baba is big in England. Okay, I understand you're supporting Madrid. Madrid, you're used to referee support winning you guys trophy. This is big in England.
You guys are used to crying. You guys are used to crying that the referee are corrupt or something. So
chief corrupt.
Promise. Just let me hear what Kenny has to say concerning Liverpool Plymouth. Are you on the side of Ovi that the coach doesn't forbid the trophy, or you feel that they lost the game fair and square? It was just one of those games of the FA Cup. What side?
This is what I will say. Even Ovi himself, I will come from the perspective of you saying Ovi himself cannot put his money on Plymouth yesterday and beat his chest and say Plymouth was going to beat Liverpool. He was going to, even with the squad, when I saw the starting lineup, I will still tell you that I believe that Liverpool was still going to come back when they were still 1-0 down to win the game, which we've seen it happen in so many games. That Diaz is the first team player. Endo is the first team player. The goalkeeper that is complaining about is the first team player when Addison is injured.
I didn't complain about the goalkeeper.
The front line was the full starting lineup that wasn't. So you can't tell me a coach in his right sense or a coach that is just starting his career will tell you that. Well, I don't know whether I called him privately. It's possible. We don't know who Ovi knows. And told him, "Hi Ovi, I'm not interested in the Carling FA Cup. I want to win it." It's not possible. It's not possible. Any coach will want to win the FA Cup, the Carling Cup, and the Premier League. So you can't tell me that. Slot will just tell you, I don't care.
Yeah, I agree. You know, Ovi comment makes sense if he's as a winger. You know, back then when As a winger played, he played all keys for Carabao Cup, not FA Cup. Carabao Cup, we know that okay, this guy is gambling, he doesn't send it. But this one, he mixes it up. He's not trying to gamble. This guy brought out the best people again. And this is time to give French players that have not played a chance.
My brother, you are even talking too much. As Amata and Tayo said, this is the, what's the name? He said this is the shock. I mean, like they say, football, anything can happen. This is what happened yesterday. You shocked everybody, whether you will like it or not.
Yeah. Kenny, thank you. Tayo,
sorry, Tayo. You know that you missed a player on that. I'm looking at starting 11, and I think I actually enjoy Ovi. I will enjoy Ovi for real.
Who is that?
The front three, Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, and Chiesa. So these are the guys.
Jota is a very fine player.
Hold on. Midfield, as this was asking who is Yoni. Yoni is the only person that is new in midfield. The others are Endo and Elliott, right?
No, Endo plays.
Hold on. Before he plays center back, I'm looking at starting 11, Baba. Okay, when the Endo even moved center back, it was not after first half.
No, he plays center back.
How many minutes did he play center back into first half?
Endo played central back. The central back was Quensa and Endo. Number 2 was
Can I finish?
Guy.
Clifford. Okay, Clifford.
That Italian boy was at front. That Juve former player.
Kenny, give me a moment. The back 4. This Ovi I actually enjoying for real. There's Tsimikas. What's the name? Kwanzaa that plays normally regularly.
Then the right back. Right back.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Ovi. So sub they did. The person they brought for Gomez, Isaac, they removed him for 30 minutes and brought Nunes. So they replaced Youngie for experience. And then hold on. They brought Trent's younger brother to play. So the only young people in this game is like 3 out of 11 starting field players. And we're talking about, like Tayo said, this is what I agree. I don't think it has sense a little sometimes. I agree with him that okay, it's the magic of FA Cup, but I don't like the excuse of they play 5 games in a row. It's nonsense.
Okay, wait. Let me ask you this thing.
Tayo,
They brought in.
Tayo,
They brought
I
in.
want
Wait
to
now.
speak.
No, I want to ask Romy something. They brought in this guy. What's his name? Nunes. They brought in Nunes and removed the guy that changed Gomez. So tell me, what's this backline like now?
At this point, they needed a goal. They're 1-0 down. They're 1-0 down. What did you play? What did you play backline for? I don't understand.
Okay, Tayo, I want to ask you. I want to play devil's advocate now. I want to play devil's advocate now, Tayo. Do you think that when Van Dijk and Mohamed Salah leaves Liverpool this season, and a slot will be found out, or he will suffer a bit before he's able to replace them? Do you think that?
100%. They will feel it, and me, I don't even have any problem. It's just that Van Dijk I need out. I just need that Van. Let them just take that Van Dijk out, and you will see the difference. Liverpool will struggle. They will struggle.
So you think they will struggle? So you think
they are one injury away from collapsing.
They're the most fit team in the Premiership this season. The most fit team, and I give them credit for that. They've been very fit. Even Salah, if you hardly see Salah in maybe one game, Van Dijk super force at the back. And like what you say, like what Tayo say is true, right? Look at us now. But keep in mind that even with Saka injured, we are still dealing with some more problem. The problem with Liverpool is that I think the shameful thing that the fans will not like is not even offering Salah a contract by now is diabolical.
I want Tayo to finish his analysis.
I cut him off. My bad.
On this Liverpool and Van Dijk and Slot, and in that situation, do you think that Slot will be able? Because judging from yesterday now, when they lost to Plymouth, I'm not sure if Van Dijk was in that defense. It would be that obvious. It was as if their game was disjointed yesterday because Salah and Van Dijk. Well, you can say just Salah and Van Dijk was in there because those are the people who are main, and we have Gravenberch in the midfield. But do you think that they will suffer a bit, or do you think they will suffer much when Van Dijk and Mohamed Salah leaves Liverpool? Tayo.
If they survive till this season, they should be fine. There will be replacements.
You think they might even collapse this season?
Yes, now the collapse is there. They are there for the taking. It just takes just one guy. Like I said, it takes Salah or Van Dijk. Van Dijk especially is my plan. I want to finish that guy's leg. Season will collapse for these guys.
But Tayo,
the people that are behind them also.
I was going to say that. This is the perfect season. This is perfect season for Liverpool because we know they always collapse. Because keep it in mind, people forget that they collapsed 4 games in a row where they draw 2 games and lost 1. I mean, they draw 2-3 games. So Arsenal couldn't even win 1. So the again is that even if they collapse, how far will the people behind catch up to the collapse?
Finally, before we move on to the Champions League and the other competition, Ovie, you said that in your words that Arne Slot did not take the competition serious. Never in my years of watching football or hearing a coach talk will a coach say he doesn't take the competition serious. Going forward, do you think that Arne Slot might not take the Carling Cup serious? Or
he's already in the final. He's already in the final.
Yeah. When maybe he has the final this week and he has the Champions League the midweek and he has to play final and he has to play Champions League, do you think he won't take the Carling Cup final serious when he has the Champions League midweek?
He's already in the final, so he has to take it serious.
I know he's in the final. That's why I use the final as an example.
So he has to take it serious. He's already in the final, so he has to take it serious.
Okay. Moving forward, we had the FA Cup draw today before we move to the Champions League knockout stage. We had the FA Cup draw today. Man U faces Fulham. Aston Villa face
Plymouth.
Man City is playing Plymouth. Aston Villa faces
Burnley.
Sorry guys. Yes, Burnley. Yes, Aston Villa Cardiff. Then Northend versus Burnley City. Then Newcastle United versus Brighton. That Newcastle United. Yes, Newcastle is still there. So who do you think, Ovie, you said you wanted to ask some questions about Manchester United. Do you think we'll go far in this FA Cup, or do you think we'll get knocked out by Fulham this next round?
Personally, I don't want you guys to go forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. Do you think we would go out in this? Make your prediction. I know personally you don't want us to go forward. That one is not a meeting. But do you think Fulham will win us in this next FA Cup, or do you think Manchester United will progress in the next?
You guys might scale through, because right now that's like the only trophy you guys have to go for this season. Because they are no longer big boys in the FA Cup. Only Man City.
There's Newcastle. It's Aston Villa.
Those ones, they can actually match themselves. So, man, you can go far.
Okay. Tayo, what do you have to say about Newcastle? I know you never want Man U to win the FA Cup, just like last season. What do you have to say about this draw?
It's the end of the road for Man U. That one is so there's no two ways about it. You guys are going out.
Is the way you are serious about it? You're so angry that Man U is winning this thing.
See, when you are riding on luck, the luck will stop at one step.
Fair point.
Even the worst Tottenham team on Sunday, you will see what they will use Man U to do. Just watch.
Okay, we'll get it. Kenny, what do you have to say about the draw? And do you think Man U will go for that?
I won't lie. I've been a very strong supporter of Man U. You can even testify this season. But you guys have been very disappointing. No finishing. Even the goal Zegzi, whatever you call him, scored was pure luck. Even my grandma will score. So I see you guys
offside.
I see, and the second goal was offside. I like what this guy said. So he knew that during Fergie, you guys have been cheating. So he caught up with him now. God has a way of working wonders.
When did he say that? When
did you hear what Roy said? He said
it's not very Fergie time.
It's not Fergie time. It's offside time. He said it by himself.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
but Fergie time does not mean like Fergie time. No, Fergie time
is my brother. Vanessa Roy, they part of people who benefit from our world web cheating.
Fair.
So if Madrid they complain of cheating, Man, you said not supposed to even they talk because cheating everybody.
Not cheating and
so, as I was saying, Man U has been surviving on luck. I don't see them going far. Before I was a strong supporter of Man U, I won't lie to you, but they will come out. They are not winning any trophy, so this man too can rest because his mouth is too sharp. Cho.
Okay, Promise. Finally, sorry guys, I want to get something. Promise. Finally, what do you have to say about the draws? I'm coming. The draws. Just quickly say about.
Honestly, I think that Man U draw.
My brother, you know they pity them.
No.
Sorry.
No, not pity. I'm not even pitying them. What I'm saying is that if Man U play the way they played against Leicester City, they'll be knocked out by first half.
Okay.
By first half. I don't want to the competition by first half because what Leicester City lacked was finishing in the box 18. If Man U play like that again, but the thing with FA Cup draws is Man U can come that day now and start playing like Madrid. Because you'll probably talk to them. This is what we have. I think after this round is quarterfinals, right? So you're closer to the top 8 to get there. So if they play like Leicester, but my squad is too thin. I don't know how they can survive playing that way, and they also have their eyes on Europa. So I don't know.
Mr.
For
Promise.
me, my prediction is that they'll be out 1-0 to Fulham.
See why I don't. Okay. I want you guys. Sorry to cut you short or to interrupt. You people believe during Liverpool it was the magic of the FA Cup. So you don't believe the magic of the FA Cup can catch up with Man U.
No, this is not magic of FA Cup. This is Fulham now. There's no magic in Fulham.
We can call it. Man U is better than Fulham. Successful.
No. Fulham is not Man U.
Man U is no longer a big team. So.
Don't say that. No, you can't write them off.
Okay, guys.
Fulham is a better team than Man U this season. There's no shame in that.
Thank you very much.
Calm down. Guys. When you get Man U, you rush.
No, you guys have spoken. I have to speak about Man U too now. It's not about. So I just want Tayo to see this. This is the FA Cup medal from last season.
Mr. Host, before you continue, please wait. Ovie, you said you had some question for this for the host.
Wait, now let me speak now. Stop cutting me now. Stop cutting me. You get. Don't stop cutting me. Tayo, this is the FA Cup medal from last season.
It's not yours. How did you collect it? How did you get it?
Just chill. You don't have to find out that.
No be international that be this.
That's the goal this shine.
Wait.
That's not goal this shine. They're not going to shoot everybody for road.
Ovi, promise. I want you to see this. This is the FA Cup medal from last season. See this FA Cup medal. It's written here. The FA Cup medal from last season. So
well done.
I'm a champion. Tayo said it.
That will be like our sports medal.
Tayo said it. Tayo said it.
Netherlands flag.
Tayo said it last season. Tayo said it last season.
I don't carry from small pikin for field.
Almost like the shy say.
Tayo said it last season. But at the end of the day, I celebrated the FA Cup. Finally, let's move to the Champions League before we call it a day on the podcast today.
No, don't let's this out. We want to ask you a question,
let's
please.
talk about Champions League for them.
Let's talk about Champions League first.
The game. Kenny, it's like you start hosting this podcast.
No, we need to ask you questions. We have been asking us now. We have the right to ask you.
You ask me questions, guy. You ask me questions. I don't run from questions. Even when you lost last week, you were bombarding me questions. I was replying. The game from tomorrow is Manchester United is Man City versus Real Madrid. I'm not in Champions League presently. It's Man City. I'm used to playing Champions League.
You can't be.
Man City is Man City versus Real Madrid. Man City versus Real Madrid knockout. Mr. P, what's your prediction? Give me a brief analysis and your prediction for the game tomorrow.
City will be disgraced. I can confidently tell you that. I don't like Madrid, but City, because look at Madrid, right? They don't have defense, yes, but their firepower will disgrace City. The problem with City is that they have really Haaland in front. They will be that Mamouche think he's coming from Egypt to play in the league. They will disgrace him.
He's not
they will disgrace him. He's really looking like Anthony Manu. He's shaking. All the first game was shaking. They will disgrace him. I'm telling you, if City does not disgrace Man City, they're the biggest flop in the history of Champions League. Because this is the best. This is the best time.
Don't say that.
It's the best time to catch. No, tired. There's nothing special beating City this season. Actually, nothing special. Everybody are beating them. 5-1. If Arsenal wanted to beat the 5-1 with a bad attack, I still don't beat them. But our attack is bad. Forget the 5-1 score. Why they bad attack? If you don't beat them 5-0 by first half, I'll call over and disgrace him. City has to disgrace them. That's my opinion.
Gunners.
Okay, yes, you can ask the question.
Did you guys score them 5 goals at Etihad?
With one man down. We're even winning. Tell you, look, I was sorry, but you're
yes or no. Yes or no.
Okay. On the condition that you have 10 man down, then talk to me about giving them 1-0, 5-0.
But the game started with 11 players.
We're winning 2-1, my brother, till 99 minutes. We shall won that game. If you want to call it that way. So your excuse is that Madrid will not beat them. Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Tayo, what's your prediction for tomorrow? Man City, Real Madrid.
Two dead teams, but
it's true.
It's the audacity for Arsenal fans on you.
I don't think that will win that game 2-1. It will be a tight one.
But I don't think that.
Man City will win 2-1.
Man City will win 2-1.
Yes.
Kenny, what's your score prediction for tomorrow's game?
I see it as a draw game because both teams are suffering from injuries. We can't write that
Please,
off.
Excuse that.
No, bro. I'm not saying it happens to every. No, it happens to every. Don't.
You said both teams are suffering from injuries.
What City? God bless it. Asmota. What year
aside Rodri.
Just only Rodri. This boy, they get injury, yeah, but they get Mbappe, Vini, and Rodrigo up front. They cannot beat City. They use their team.
No, you make I tell you something. You know, see,
Kenny talk, please. When
it comes to Madrid, when they meet small team and corruption, and make it why Madrid win that match again? We say that referee don't really ref that match. He don't ref Madrid, I think 8 to 13 times. Madrid has never lost, so they get 13.
What's your name?
Trust our brother and our correct ref. Trust our brother that French.
Is that?
No.
So what I'm trying to say is, Man City and Real Madrid has the upper hand of winning that match tomorrow because they have the attack power to finish Man City. They have no excuse.
Even their midfield is better than Man City.
And they have a very good goalkeeper, good goalkeeper more than Man City. Yeah. If it's that guy that is keeping tomorrow, what's his name? Yeah, someone has been brother.
They're the same thing.
No, they're not different, to be honest.
They're not different, they're the same.
Just
If I'm
say
happy, shoot from midfield. Don't
no,
pass.
wetin happen? Na PS5, PS you dey play, Pro Evolution you dey play. No, you
I'm
shoot from
telling you, shoot
midfield.
from midfield. Don't
Nah,
pass.
PS2 Pro Evolution.
Tayo, it's the way Tom is saying this thing with all seriousness.
We are confident.
Your sleeping is not too much. Calm down now. No,
Try
Kenny.
smile.
Finally, Obi, what do you have to say about all this prediction? What do you have to say about the game tomorrow?
Okay, we haven't beaten City in 4 meetings. And the last...
You've not beaten them 4 meetings.
you beat them last season now.
No,
Or penalty. We don't beat them. You're not bringing them 4 meetings.
Yes, in 4 meetings.
Okay, I will drop my statement. I'm
beaten
going to flux Madrid. I didn't even take that in. That beating Madrid. I'm sorry for starting that.
We haven't
In 4
beaten-
meetings. That means your mental brain will not be okay tomorrow. They are
Wetin
In a
happen?
mental break.
No, they're beating you for sure. No. I didn't calculate that.
Probably, okay, I'll get back to you. Wait.
Sorry,
Okay,
quiet.
please continue.
We haven't beaten them in 4 meetings. And the winner in the last 3 meetings have gone far to win the trophy. So at least tomorrow, I feel we might get a draw tomorrow. Then we'll finish the job at Bernabeu.
Both prediction. So promise, from hearing what Obi has told you now, the little analysis will be a drop. What's your
There is no.
prediction?
I'm sorry to say that Madrid should beat them. Madrid can't beat them. I'm sorry because as Mota, right? Before you beat a team that you're not beating in 4 meetings, something must shift. And this is Madrid is even worse than last season. There is no hope for them in this game. I'm not trying to be funny.
Now, see, I
The
think
fact
it's
that-
team map.
The fact that I'm hearing this from
Romantic
OV.
team map. I just dey look at it.
No. Before I'm hearing this from OV, I have to respect myself for this. 4 meetings against Madrid. I'm sorry, guys. I have to withdraw my statement.
Please, before we move on, as I need your input on this match too. You might have some ideas to share to us.
So
No, so when they
promise,
don't
are
score,
you
you go say they don't net them
I'm
one
done.
goal.
Promise, are you done?
I'm done.
So I think it's going to be a tricky game tomorrow. But seeing that the firepower Madrid has up front with the likes of Vinicius, Mbappe, and Rodri, and Man City's defense is not the best presently. I'll go for a score draw tomorrow. It's called like
Zone.
1-1
a score draw like 3-3, like 2-2. 1-1, but it's going to be a score draw for me tomorrow. That's what I'm saying.
Low
tomorrow.
key, Madrid will win. Though. I'm worried about City backline.
They want to just dey dance around. Wetin happen?
Okay.
This sideline.
No, I'm imagining.
Oh yeah, sit down, talk sense.
I'm imagining Vini. Vini dey left, abi? Who dey Madrid right? I mean, City right.
We never know who we go use. Maybe Doku or Grealish or who.
No. I mean defender.
Nunes.
Nunes.
So Nunes.
Nunes is the worst. Ah, my God.
Nunes. You don't see that boy finish, oh.
That boy in the midfielder now.
The midfielder, that I'm saying, I'm not blaming, but at the right back is the worst in the league. For him to play there, Vini will rip him apart. If I'm Ancelotti, don't play defense. No worry.
You know where you can judge this match? When you see the blueprint tomorrow, you can now.
Who's blueprint? Who density? Who's blueprint?
Let's move on.
Glory be to God. Lord Lucas is injured. So my flavor magic.
No, that one they fear. Not even change you. They fear. Don't know say they go work on that.
No, he no finish Atletico. He no finish Atletico.
I go finish.
Lucas is not a bad player actually. Yeah, he's
No, he's not a bad player.
You're playing him out of position though.
Yeah, playing him out of position. Let's move on to that. The game I think is really a very interesting game tomorrow is Sporting versus Dortmund. What do you have to say about that game?
Easy win for Sporting.
Versus Dortmund.
Easy win for Sporting.
Sporting.
Dortmund reminds me of Arsenal. They just play tic-tac, and then they're useless up front. Sporting should win that game by first half. I'm sorry to say.
I'll go with Dortmund. 2-1 to Dortmund.
2-1. See Gunners.
Dortmund is a very useless club.
I'm telling you.
So what's your prediction?
2-0 now. Sporting.
2-0 Sporting.
Sporting have my boy Gyökeres. That's my striker for next season.
This guy is sleeping. Kenny, what's your score prediction?
I'll give it Tayo. Dortmund is a very useless team.
Very useless team.
Sporting is going to win 3-1.
Sporting winning 3-1. Finally, let's do Juventus PSV. What's your score prediction for that?
Colomwani.
He's back. Colomwani is balling.
Juventus should. Since it's the first home game, Juventus take advantage and Juventus should win like 3-1 or 2-1, but they'll win. I don't think PSV has anything on them.
Don't think PSG has anything on them. Kenny, what's your score prediction?
I'll give it a draw.
Draw.
I think they played this season. I feel they played this season, and Juventus won 3-0. So I feel they played this season. Yes, I feel so. Yes, Juventus first game of the Champions League, and Juventus won 3-0. So,
but this is knockout.
Juventus win the game.
Yeah, Juventus winning. I go with Juventus.
T-Gunners, what's the score prediction?
Juventus will win 2-0.
Juventus win 2-0. Ovie, finally, before we close the show, you have some questions. I'd like you to drop some questions before we close the show.
Okay. What's wrong with your striker? How do they pronounce his name again? Woodland or Holland? What's wrong with him? Is it that he has the lowest shots in the EPL this season? 19 shots. And he has scored 2 goals. What's wrong with him? Is it that your playmaker isn't creating more chances for him, or what's wrong?
It's a team problem. Our team did not create enough opportunities for our strikers. In a game, Man U, according to statistics, Man U is a team that creates the lowest chances for their number 9 in the league. So when you don't create chance for your attacker, how do you expect him to have shots and targets? It's as easy as that. You do not create for your attacker, he doesn't score. Even Haaland, even Nunes, even Jackson that miss opportunities in games before they score, they have like 6 to 7 opportunities. But in Manchester United, give me one match I've seen that they created the opportunity for the number 9 and he lost the chance. So even the coach, Amorim, said it that because in the last game, Rasmus Højlund was visibly angry. There was a ball that Garnacho was supposed to just square play for him and he tapped him.
He shot
was
it.
Visibly angry. When they asked him, he said he can see that Højlund is angry. But the fact that he's angry is what is making him happy because he sees that the boy is trying. But he knows that generally the team as a whole do not create opportunities for the striker. So yeah, it's the team's problem. It's not just Rasmus Højlund.
Okay, you say it's the team's problem. So why did your coach play Kobe Mino as number 9 in your last game against Palace?
That's a different. That's a different thing entirely.
That's a tough question there.
No, it's not a tough question. That's a different thing entirely. When Kobe Mino played as a number 9, did he have any opportunity? Against Crystal Palace, the coach said that Crystal Palace play almost the same formation with us. So he needed somebody who would come into the midfield, drop into the midfield. They are different profile. Kobe Mino and Rasmus Højlund as a top 9 is a different profile. You wanted somebody to come into the midfield to create that space in between that number 10 and number 9.5 to turn who can play into the wings. Then
Mota, this one you're struggling. You're struggling for this question.
I'm not struggling. I'm telling you what.
This is a tough question. I can see you're shaking.
It's not a tough question. Listen to me. It's not a tough question. I'm explaining to you. You're not the one that is listening to these things. Rasmus Højlund and Rasmus. Listen, Kobe Mino is not a top 9. Is Kobe Mino a 9?
Can I tell you something? Wait, can I tell you
is Kobe Mino a 9?
No, it's not.
I'm telling you why you asked me a question. I'm telling you why he played Kobe Mino. Against Crystal Palace, we played the same kind of formation, and the coach decided that since we don't create opportunities for the number 9, playing him as playing the 2 number 9s are just going to wait. We needed possession, according to him. We needed possession. That's why he needed Kobe Mino to come into the midfield so that we could create overload in the midfield, play the ball to the wing, then we can have late runners inside the box. That's exactly what he planned to do. And if you watch the first 15 minutes of the game, we played exactly like that. But after a while, we were off.
Yeah, overload too much.
As a matter, but you know, Zigze can also do that work. Zigze did the same thing for Bologna last season.
For Bologna and for Manchester,
you know, see Bologna, you see team they compare now.
He said this thing.
Wait, how many minutes do we have though? How many minutes do we have? So that
4 minutes. He said Amiron wants a player that drops to the midfield. And this guy, what's his name? Zigze has such profile. He can do the work. So
he has such profile when he was in Bologna, but in Manchester United, he has not found his feet. I'm not capping. It's something that we all know. In Manchester United, he has not found his feet.
Now.
The number 9s in Manchester United, they suffer. This has been a case for even when my father was there, ETH. Even when Bruno Fernandes was creating, the so-called creator that we have, that when he was creating, we create more to the wingers. That's why you look at our chances missed, big chances missed in Premier League. It's from our wingers. You see Rasmus Højlund, you see Garnacho. These are the people that miss. I say Rasmus Højlund, Marcus Rashford. Those are the people that
So
miss
would
our
that be
chances.
instruction from the coaches?
Wait.
Because
No,
it's
no,
The way the team is set up.
As a matter, but Fernandes should be among top 5 players that have created more chances this season.
I just sometimes I don't know if
This-
just
this-
ask-
he
because
said
you
the
just want to
problem.
answer.
He said the problem to you
I
now.
just explained to you. I just said it.
You said the team doesn't create more. This team doesn't create chances for the striker. But
Is it on the wing?
He said
On the
the
wing.
wingers don't release the ball to the striker. Let's end it here. You try. As much as know that this guy make you get a dick.
Don't forget
This
to
last
like.
question is the worst.
Don't forget to
see,
like,
as a matter,
subscribe,
maybe
guys.
answer for this.
Yes.
Wait, let Mother speak.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Cheers, man.